Coming to you from the innovative, immersive Hyundai Virtual Next Weather Sphere. This is Next Weather.
Ron looks very proud next to the squad car there.
Yeah, he did.
Absolutely.
Dignified look.
Very dignified. I love that. All right, let's talk about our forecast today. You might love it, you might not. If you're looking for fall weather, if you finally want to wear those cute sweaters and jackets maybe you picked out or got for the kids as their school clothes, they haven't really been able to wear the fall gear just yet because it's been so warm. And today is another warm one. We're starting off with some sunshine and we are headed back into the 80s today and tomorrow. And then we start October on a much more October-like note. Here's a look outside the windows of our Next Weather Sphere. Looks pretty nice outside right now. We're going to start to cloud up just a little bit as the day goes on. But I got to tell you, with two tropical systems spinning in the Atlantic, one of which is a Category 4 hurricane, if all we get are some clouds, some increased clouds to start the week, I think we have gotten lucky, so to speak, as far as these storms are concerned, because that's all we're really going to see. Tropical systems Imelda and Umberto both stay south and east of us, and therefore we're just starting the week cloudy, and then by the start of October on Wednesday, we finally feel some fall-like temperatures as cooler air drifts southward. Right now, we've got clouds and breaks of sun at the airport at 69 degrees, dew points near 60, so still a little humid outside. Winds are light out of the northeast. We had some fog earlier this morning down the shore, mainly in Atlantic County. That has pretty much mixed out, so not dealing with any fog issues, thankfully, this morning. Here's the general setup. Satellite and radar showing bands of clouds lifting in from south to north. So seeing some clouds this morning. We'll see a few breaks, and then it does cloud up just a little bit more as Imelda starts to lift slightly closer to the Carolinas. And these are the areas that are going to get hit hardest by any rainfall with this system. We're going to see rain throughout the day today into tomorrow along the coast of North and South Carolina. But here's the thing. We've got Umberto. Umberto's out to sea, and it's a Category 4 hurricane. Imelda, in comparison, is much weaker. It's a tropical storm. It is expected to strengthen, but those two systems are going to influence each other, and that is going to help us out. So all we're really going to see is that increase in cloud cover today. It'll end up mostly cloudy in the city and the Lehigh Valley. We're in the low 80s, 74 degrees the high down the shore today. Let's look at these two systems. So you can see Umberto, very, very strong, major Category 4 hurricane. Imelda, by contrast, is looking much more disorganized, although it is starting to look a little bit more put together just in the past few frames of the satellite. But what happens when two tropical systems approach each other, they often begin to interact. And this is a phenomenon known as the Fujiwara effect, named after the meteorologist who coined this phenomenon. And basically, when you have two areas of especially tropical systems, they tend to interact. They tend to sometimes start to swirl around each other. Sometimes they can combine to form a larger, more powerful storm, but more often the weaker of the two gets absorbed into the stronger and gets kind of pulled along with it. And that's what's going to happen in this case. These two storms interact. Umberto pulls Imelda away from the U.S. It will eventually cause that system to weaken. It's going to move out to sea. Now we'll have to watch if Imelda's circulation does move over Bermuda, but high pressure will block the East Coast from this returning and kind of coming back toward the west. In fact, it's going to stay far enough out to sea that I don't think we'll feel really any notable impacts besides that increase in cloud cover today into tomorrow. So here's a look at the rest of today. Again, you can see we've got a decent amount of clouds. We've got temperatures climbing into the 80s. Front nearby is going to fizzle, but a stationary front will keep Imelda and Umberto south. Cooler air starts to dive in by tomorrow evening. We'll clear it out and we will cool it down. Clouds break, and by Wednesday, highs only in the low 70s. Thursday, some spots in the 60s, 71 in the city, and then a gradual warming trend again into the weekend.